You think of a corner store, right? A quick stop for a drink or some chips. But in Japan, the konbini is a completely different beast. It's a place where you grab dinner, pay bills, buy clothes, and even print tickets for a show. What do you think you know about convenience? Japan flipped the script. Their secret runs deep. And that secret? It's hiding in plain sight. On pretty much every street corner in Japan, you'll find a konbini. There are nearly 57,000 of them. And you see the same three names pop up over and over: 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson. They're basically the holy trinity of convenience. But these aren't just places to grab a soda. They run more like a Swiss Army knife for daily life. A typical konbini stocks around 3,000 different items. And get this, about 100 new products show up every single month. They swap out old stuff so fast, their entire inventory turns over about 30 times a year. It's all part of this mindset of constant improvement. Owners are always asking, what else can this store do? That's how you end up with a place where you can grab fresh food, pay your electricity bill, use a sparkling clean bathroom, and even buy a business shirt if you spill coffee on yours. It goes so deep that one chain, Family Mart, even launched a clothing line. Their simple striped socks became a massive fashion trend, selling over 20 million pairs. All from a convenience store. But for all the random, useful things you can buy, the one thing that truly built the konbini empire is the food. And it's not just snacks and drinks. We're talking about high quality, fresh meals that people actually get excited about. Take the humble egg salad sandwich, or tamago sando. In the konbini world, it's a legend. The bread is unbelievably soft and fluffy, and 7-Eleven version is so famous, it has its own cult following. Or how about the hot food counter? You see people lining up for freshly made rice balls, called onigiri. And they'll literally argue over which chain has the best fried chicken. Family Mart's version, the Famichiki, is so popular it's practically a celebrity. This isn't your typical gas station food that's been sitting under a heat lamp for 8 hours. The secret is a constant, relentless focus on freshness. So how do they pull it off? It all comes down to logistics. Fresh food is delivered to these stores not once, but 2 or even 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night. That means the sandwich you grabbed for lunch was probably made just a few hours earlier. This whole system is driven by a Japanese mindset called kaizen, which basically means continuous improvement. It's this idea that you can always make things a little bit better. As one Harvard researcher put it, konbini owners are constantly trying to innovate and expand what the stores can do. They're not just stocking shelves, they're studying what you buy. Every time you pay, they're collecting data. They use that information to figure out what people love, what they're tired of, and what new thing they should try next. One expert on convenience stores said this is what makes them a perfect fit for the Japanese lifestyle, because there's always something new to discover. It gets so ingrained in daily life that people start getting creative. You find food bloggers and influencers sharing their own konbini hacks. Like one who showed how to buy a simple yellow custard pudding from Family Mart, and mix it into their milk tea frappe. The result is a totally new, sweet, and gooey drink. And that's the whole point. It's not just a store. It's a place where customers aren't just buying things, they're participating. They're part of that constant cycle of change, turning simple convenience into a tiny, daily adventure. But this whole idea of turning a store into an experience goes way beyond food. It's about engineering your entire day-to-day life. Because in Japan, a konbini isn't just a store. It's basically your personal assistant, your bank, and your post office all rolled into one. Let's start with the boring stuff, all that life admin we have to do. Imagine you need to pay your electricity bill. In most places, that means dealing with a clunky online portal or making a special trip. In Japan, you just walk into the nearest 7-Eleven. You can literally hand your bill to the cashier at the same time you're buying your morning coffee. One journalist for The Guardian wrote about doing exactly that. Bill paid, breakfast in hand, all in about 90 seconds. You can even pay your taxes this way. Then there's the fun stuff. Planning a day out? You don't have to scramble for tickets online. The konbini is one of the main places you go to buy tickets for concerts, theme parks, and sporting events. They even sell the highly sought-after passes for the Studio Ghibli Museum. It's just another service they offer. And this we've got you covered attitude extends to what's on the shelves. Picture this, you're on your way to a huge business meeting, you look down and realize, you forgot a tie. Total disaster, right? Not in Japan. You just pop into the nearest konbini, they sell them. They also sell dress shirts, underwear, and socks. And we're not talking about cheap, emergency-only stuff that falls apart. Family Mart created its own clothing line called Convenience Wear, and their signature green and blue striped socks became a genuine fashion trend. How big of a trend? They sold over 20 million pairs. That single clothing line has brought in an extra 10 billion yen for the company. That's a fashion empire being run from the aisles of a convenience store. And if you need to send something, or you're not going to be home to receive a delivery? The Conbini handles that, though. It acts as a shipping hub where you can drop off packages or pick up your online orders. It's easy to see why one travel writer described them as the Swiss Army knife of the retail world. They have a tool for almost every little problem. This is what makes them so different. The people who built the Conbini didn't just see convenience as having milk and bread available 24/7. They saw it as a philosophy, a challenge. They see it as a forever expanding horizon of possibilities. They lay in a constant race to figure out the next problem they can solve for you. How can they save you another 5 minutes? What little hassle can they take off your plate? It's not just about selling you things anymore. It's about embedding themselves so deeply into the fabric of daily life, that you genuinely can't imagine how you'd get by without them. And that connection goes way deeper than just convenience. It's about becoming a genuine cornerstone of the community. Think about the sheer number of them. There are around 56,000 Conbini across Japan. That works out to roughly one store for every 2,200 people. They're literally everywhere. One writer described their bright, glowing signs as being like 24-hour shrines, always open, always welcoming. And people don't just dash in and out. It's common to see office workers grabbing their coffee and breakfast, then sitting down at an in-store counter to use the free Wi-Fi before heading to work. They've become what sociologists call a third place, not home, not work, but a comfortable, reliable spot in between. This isn't an accident, it's built into their DNA. When convenience stores first started popping up in Japan, they often partnered with existing small, family-run shops. These meant a local business owner could keep their store, but now they had the backing and product range of a huge chain. As one expert from Harvard explained, this helped them strengthen their ties with the community. They were still the local shop, run by familiar faces, but now they could offer so much more. Nowhere is this community role more obvious than during a natural disaster. They provide clean drinking water, open their famously clean bathrooms to the public, and act as a source of reliable information for people who might be stranded or unable to get home. At that point, they're not just a store anymore. They're a lifeline. This is why one researcher said they feel familiar and comforting. It's a space that's designed to perfectly fit the Japanese lifestyle, always innovating with new snacks and drinks every single week. The founder of Japan's very first 7-Eleven, a man named Kinji Yamamoto, put it best. He said the most important thing for any shop owner was to turn their customers into big fans. It was never just about selling someone a rice ball or a can of coffee. It was about building a real relationship, making the store a place people genuinely wanted to come back to.